Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Isis Divine, and this is your next 7 to 10 day reading. This week we're doing what good stuff. I feel like we need some good shit. You know what I mean? What is the good shit coming in the next 7 to 10 days? All this eclipse and all that. What's the good stuff? You know what I'm talking about? So that's what we're gonna talk about today. Let's go on and pick y'all piles, okay? Pile 1, we're gonna use this deck. What is it? Sophie Wisdom Oracle deck. I've had this deck for years, many years. So, pile 1. What is our first message for what's the good stuff coming for them? Pile 1. What's the message for pile 1? We got fine wine. This is pile 1. Fine wine. Okay. Pile 2. What's the good stuff coming? Good stuff coming in pile 2. What's our first message for the pick a pile? One card for pile 2, please. That's still giving me 2. Okay. We have, for pile 2, I got 2 messages. Gift of freedom. And drunk with love. Okay? So, I don't even know how I'm going to put that on the cover. But whatever. Pile 3. What is their message for their good stuff? Ooh, we got celebrate life. Okay, so this is all of them together. This is pile 2 got 2. Pile 2 got 2. Okay, so I'm gonna save that for the pile. All right, so y'all know the deal. Use your intuition. Pick your pile, and I will see you there. Welcome, pile 1. Welcome. Or welcome back to my channel. My name is Isis Divine, and this is your week ahead reading on the good stuff. The good stuff coming. So y'all chose fine wine. Longing is the portal to wholeness. So there's something new starting for you. It feels like an upgrade. Not like something brand new, but something. I mean, the experience will be brand new because it's, you know, an upgrade to where you've been from where you are thus far. So it's like, it's gonna be like Empress treatment, like, you know, going from regular to first class, something like that, you know, treating yourself better, being treated better, an upgrade, promotion. Obviously, we're gonna get deeper. That's just what I'm getting from the first card. Now let's jump into the tea leaves. Shall we? I'm gonna get 3. Next 7 to 10 days, good stuff for pile 1. Guide me to the good stuff for pile 1, please. One more. Okay. We got angel. Ooh, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. How nice. Thank you. And then we have bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. Ooh. Okay. And then we have peacock, beware of great pride. This always gives me abundance. It never gives me what the message says when I see peacock. I always see like abundance, like something beautiful happening, wealth, something upgrading financially, or, like being treated well, or wined and dined, like I was saying earlier. Princess, prince, queen, empress, whatever you want to call it, treatments. But anywho, we have angel, bird perched, and peacock. So you're being spiritually guided in the next 7 to 10 days. That is clear. And I called on Archangel Gabriel for this reading specifically. So the fact that the first tea leaf was angel, that was beautiful. So it could be specifically Archangel Gabriel for you that is guiding you this week, but it doesn't have to be. That's for some of you. You're going to receive some sort of news. Some sort of good news is coming in the next 7 to 10 days. I feel like the message Beware of Pride, Beware of Great Pride, is like, it makes you feel like things are going to get so good that your ancestors and angels are like, don't get beside yourself. You know what I mean? Like, don't forget where you came from. Don't forget your mission. Don't get beside yourself. Don't get too big for your britches. You know how the old people say, you know what I'm talking about? So, let me clarify. Each tea leaf, angel, spiritual guide. That's today. I just have one, please. Spiritual guidance. And there's angel here. Angel, spiritual guide, protection from harm. Thank you. We have open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let your walls and to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. So, some of you are meeting someone in the next 7 to 10 days who's very, like, you might be guarded, or, you're not necessarily looking for a relationship. Even as you're hearing me say this, it's like, girl, whatever. I'm not looking for that. Next, can you talk about my money, please? Or, whatever it is your focus is. If you something like me, I'm like, look, I ain't got time. You talking about them. Let's talk about my change and side starts. But open up. So there is someone being, there is a connection that is protected. It is protected by your angels, your ancestors. And they're asking you to open up to it, to allow this connection to take whatever life is meant to take. You know what I mean? Whatever it is for you. Because I feel like, it obviously feels like a relationship for some of you, but it does feel like a job or like some new way of creating income for some of you. So take it as it resonates. Bird perched. What is this? The good news? Let's talk about it. Tell me more. Tell me more, please, about the good news package or letter. So some of y'all can get a text message or an email. We got grounding. You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling this brings. So, I think some of you need to slow down so that you can receive this communication. I just heard some of y'all need to check your mailbox. Like, some of y'all, maybe you haven't checked your mail. You're not one of those that check your mail every day. Somebody needs to check their mailbox. But that's what that's giving me. Like, I don't know. Sometimes when Spirit is sending us messages, we can be you can be moving too fast to receive them. So I feel like some of you need to slow down. I feel like you need to remain centered, remain aligned with yourself. I don't feel like you're not doing this. I feel like you just need to continue or remember to in order to receive this message. I don't feel like it's going, for some of you, it may not be an obvious message. You know what I mean? It may, or the message may need to be received with your intuition versus your intelligence. You know what I mean? It may not be a logical thing for you, something that you would typically do, or that you would typically listen to. You know what I mean? Something about needing to be in tune to receive. Peacock, tell me more about the Great Pride, please. Tell me more about the Great Pride. Tell me more about the Great Pride. Thank you. Wow. And we have presence. Like there's something about you needing to be present. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment. Jeez, I forgot that card even said that. To stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you can miss all of its beauty. So, I feel like for some of you, that's like, basically what I said, like, things are starting to look good now. Things are picking up, and they want you to remain present, to not be in your ego. I feel like this is a huge upgrade for you in some type of way, whether it's job or relationship, lifestyle. I said that with the fine wine, and the peacock also gave me that energy as well. Like there's some sort of upgrade to your life in some type of way, and you need to be present. You need to be grounded. You need to remain focused. Remain. That's not the word I'm looking for. It's just I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but you need to remain in tune with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you are locked in, and you're not getting distracted by things going on around you. Enjoy the upgrade that you've manifested, that you obviously worked hard for, that you've done the work for, whether inner, outer, both, whatever. But don't get lost either. You know what I mean? Remember where you came from, and remember the mission, and remember who gave it to you. Don't get too big for your britches. If I have any young people listening to me, I just need you to Google that, and they'll tell you, AI tell you what that means. All right, let me pull an oracle message. Another one. Well, damn. Okay, I'm gonna take that one, and I want one more. Let's see. Yeah. Thank you. All right. So, look, we have shapeshifter and high priestess. Shapeshifter and high priestess. Okay? That says transform and unveil your gifts and harness mystic power. So that gives me the angel energy and the fine wine with transform and unveil your gifts. It's like you are about to step out. You know what I mean? Whether you know it or not, you've proven something. You've started doing things differently. You don't respond the way you used to. You don't allow things, certain things don't have the same effect on you. You've upgraded in some type of way. So it's like you're stepping out as the real version of yourself. And it's like things that you're attracting to yourself, the experiences, the rooms that you'll find yourself in is a huge upgrade for you. It's a huge upgrade. And it's like, don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to be a shapeshifter. Don't be afraid to be different. You know what I mean? I feel like this is what you're doing. This opportunity that you're receiving, stepping into, being offered, is like, it's like helping yourself shine in the light that you belong. It's like you're gonna now find yourself in the rooms that you're supposed to be in. And you're being divinely guided. You're being divinely guided. Harness mystic power. Like, use the angelic, ancestral guidance and power that is available to you. Some of you listening to Power One are powerful beings in some type of way. You've tapped into your mystic power. And yeah, I believe you're now learning to use that to mold the new version of yourself. That's a lot deeper than I thought we were going to be talking about, but okay, let's keep going. Let's get into the tarot and then we'll pull another oracle at the end. So, Archangel Gabriel, next 7 to 10 days, what is the good stuff happening for Power One? Wow, okay. No. You know what? So we got the, I'm rolling my eyes because I wanted 2 and I got 3. So we have the 8 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. Okay? It's a lot of good shit. But here is the opportunity coming. Here's the communication. This is literally a letter, message, email, text, phone call. This is literally what that is in the tarot. The 8 of Wands coming in very quickly at that. 6 of Wands. Again, I'm sorry, 6 of Pentacles. Being offered some sort of opportunity, something balancing you out financially, being offered a gift from someone who may be more financially established than you are. They could be helping you get to a higher level of financial success. So, you know, this is the good stuff. And then we got the 4 of Wands, okay? So if a relationship is what you want, that is definitely in the cards in all of them. The energy is definitely here. Some of you could be receiving an offer or, you know, go out on a date or something. It doesn't necessarily have to be financial or business. It could be a relationship with someone who is financially well off, you know, and that's how your finances are upgrading. Hey, take it how it resonates for you, but there's some sort of offer or opportunity coming. Some of you could be moving. You could be finding out that you're approved for a house. Some of you could be moving in with someone. You could be getting married or proposed to. You could be starting a family with someone or meeting someone that has the potential to become a part of your family. This could be a financial opportunity that evolves your lifestyle, your home, your family life. It evolves your finances for you and your family. All of that is here. It just depends on how it looks for you personally. But there's an upgrade and a message or some sort of opportunity, offer coming in the next 7 to 10 days. That's in the good stuff. So that's the good stuff. Some of you is a straight up financial gift. It could be somebody bought you a house. It's you know, there's so many ways for this to play out. What is the challenge for the next 7 to 10 days? The challenge is the sun. So therefore there is no challenge. I love that. There is no challenge. The challenge is to let yourself be happy. That's just about as much as the challenge as you're going to get out of the sun. Allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to heal. You know, especially for those of you that got to open up. Allow this to happen for you is what the challenge is. What is the advice? What's the advice for someone? Wow, the Fool. Go ahead and take a leap. Let it happen. Allow. Allowing is the challenge and the advice. Allow. Oh, your reading is very clear. We're looking for the outcome. What's the outcome for the next 7 to 10 days? What is the outcome? What's the outcome? We got the Hermit. I'm definitely going to get clarifier now because that don't even fit for me. But, you know, you could be evolving within, coming out with a deeper connection with self, learning a lot about your, I was just about to say about your inner magic. I haven't got the Magician. So let's clarify these. Can you tell me more about the Eight of Wands, please, for Crown 1 in the next 7 to 10 days and the good stuff? We got, oh my gosh. You got the Six of Pentacles again. You got the Six of Pentacles again in a different deck. There is, you know, like we already said, a financial opportunity, something that is upgrading your lifestyle. You're being treated better. You're being treated more according to you, to how you authentically deserve, because you've been doing that with yourself. You've been treating yourself that way. And then you got the Eight of Swords. So it's like, I get two things. I get the message of open up and get out of your head. Stop trapping yourself in your head is what I'm getting with one of them. One of the messages. And with the other one, the other message with the Eight of Swords is this communication is bringing you some sort of resolution or to an answer to what you've been going back and forth in your mind about. This is the thing, something you've been trying to figure out. The Eight of Wands is the message, the incoming information that's coming with the Eight of Wands. Is getting you out of this Eight of Swords energy. This gift, this thing being provided to you. Six of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. What is that? Thank you. We got the Strength. We got more Leo energy. So some of y'all could be Leos. What else we got? Aquarius, Virgo. So some of you could be Aquarius, some of you could be Virgo, somewhere in your chart, and Leo. The Magician is all the signs. So this gift that you're being given is like it's building your, it's I'm gonna say building your confidence, but it's like increasing your confidence. It is like complementing your inner shine. It's I don't know, like it's putting you in control or back in control, or it makes you feel, it's just like it reawakens you. You know what I mean? I could see it, I just can't find the words. it's so, oh my God. But this gift is like it's putting you in control. it's for some of you, it's even putting you in power. Like you could be getting a promotion to a higher position, or your company, you know, you becoming the president or the CEO of the company or something. It could just be like a confirmation that everything you've been through, everything you've been trying to do, all the work that you've put into yourself, the business or whatever it is, it's like a confirmation, like, oh, I was right, and this worked. It did, you know, it did whatever it is. It's like a boost of confidence. It's like a huge boost of confidence that this gift gives you, and the gift is whatever it is for you. Some of you it's financial. Some of you, you know, it's a relationship. Some of you it's a proposal, an opportunity, an offer, or something like that. So take it as it resonates for you, but it's a huge boost of confidence, and it feels good. It feels real good. Four of Wands, tell me more. The Four of Wands got the Nine of Wands. Look, it's like relief from a long journey that you've been on. Something is finally over and complete. I feel like it completed probably with the moon eclipse energy that just passed, and now you're fully into the good stuff. I feel like the last time I did a reading, which I believe was in the beginning of August, you were, or my reading in there, they were, there was one more thing. There was one more thing that they had to have patience through, and then they were stepping into it. I feel like you're stepping into it now, and then what, in the next 7 to 10 days is the 9/9 portal. Okay, so I think it's your time. It feels like your time, and you just have to allow it to happen. Allow these good things to come into your life. It is not too good to be true. It is exactly what you have fought for, and you just be present. You need to be present, and don't forget where you came from. The Sun, can you tell me about the challenge, please? Tell me more about the challenge. You got the Seven of Cups. You got the Seven of Cups. This is just like the Eight of Swords clarifier for the Eight of Wands. It's like you just have to get out of your head. You have to get out of your head. A lot of you will probably be Aquarius. Could be Libra or Gemini also. But I just say Aquarius because it came out here. And my moon sign is in Aquarius. I tend to overthink. I didn't say I tend to overthink because I don't do that shit no more. But that is, that used to be my tendency. You know what I mean? It doesn't disappear. It's not as powerful as it used to be. Before I used to overthink a lot, and then I have to catch myself and bring myself back. Now I catch myself about to overthink and bring myself back. So either way, it's still a catch. It's just, you know, after a while, it becomes easier to catch it. So overthinking is a tendency, but all air signs. So get out of your head. Get out of your head. And don't be overwhelmed. I believe, like some of you, a lot of doors are going to start opening for you. A lot of opportunities. You could be offered more than one. You know what I mean? And maybe some of y'all don't have to pick out of one. Maybe you can pick both of them. They're both good. Now, take that as it resonates. I'm not saying take both of the females that come to you or both of that man. I ain't saying that. Don't go out there talking like, you know what, Isis Divine said, I don't have to pick. Now, so take that as it resonates, okay? But it could be two different opportunities of two different sources of income. You know what I mean? That both work for you. And they're both good. You may be able to just do both of them at the same time. So, you know, but I feel mostly that y'all need to get out of your head. The Fool, tell me about the advice. You need to take a leap of faith. Take a chance. Take a leap. Trust. Look, the Empress came out. Been talking about it the whole time. The Empress came out and the Five of Cups. Yeah? Okay. The Five of Cups. Isn't that such opposite energy? So it's like, take a chance, take a leap, and jump out of this Five of Cups energy. Get out. This is in the past. This is, you need to leave that alone. This is done. Allow this to end. Because I feel like it has for a lot of you. So you may be holding on to it. There's some sort of grief over something that didn't work in the past. The new opportunity could be something similar. And you're like, it didn't work the last time I took a leap and did this. The last time I had faith and I just did it. It turned out terrible. Or not even say terrible, or maybe it did turn out terrible, or it was hard, or it was difficult. You don't have to go through that same experience again. But I know that that's not it. That's not the experience you're gonna have this time. You're not even the same person taking the leap. You're taking the same leap, but the same person is not taking that leap. Same person's not taking that leap. This is the person taking the leap now. This is the old news. This is the old news. Five of Cups. These cups that have spilled here. These 3 cups. I don't know if you can, if it's clear. Yes, it's good. The cups that have spilled in the back. Back there. That's the past. That has already happened. There's no need to cry over literal spilled milk. That's not an indication of what's happening this time. This time is different. This time, you're taking the leap as an Empress, regardless of whether you're male or female. That's who's taking that leap, and you need to have faith in yourself, in your intuition. And I feel like that may be why you got the Hermit as the outcome. Because the Fool was the advice. Take a leap of faith. I feel like when you do, you're going to come out with a much stronger relationship with yourself. You're going to come out with a higher level of belief in yourself. And just a higher level of trust in you and your connection with your guides, whoever that is for you. The Hermit. Tell me more about the outcome, please. The Hermit got the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see. What? The 8 of Pentacles? Okay. Give me one more without. Give me one more with the Hermit. Why every card got to fall on the floor? And then we got the Tower. Okay. Okay. Give me one more with that. Oh, for Christ's sake. And then we got the Justice. Okay. So the Hermit is representing the long road that you've been on. A lot of you in this pile may have been on a spiritual awakening journey. And I kind of feel like the reading I did in the beginning of the month was the same. A lot of you were on a spiritual awakening journey, and you've reached a new level in that journey. You may have just come out of the dark night of the soul phase, or one of them. Because you can have more than one. So sorry to tell you that. But I feel like there's some sort of, it's like a all of a sudden turn of events, or yeah, it's like a sudden turn of events when it comes to something that you've been working hard with, or you've been putting in hard work. It could be your job with the Eight of Pentacles. It could be a job that you've been with for a while, or a job that you've put in a lot of work to. And I don't know, there's some sort of liberation. Some of you could be quitting your job, or I don't feel like a lot of people are getting fired. I feel like it's time for you to go, if it's a job we're talking about. That's only for some of you, because it definitely, this is not talking about a relationship. This is talking about a sudden liberation of self. This is talking about, the outcome of the next 7 to 10 days, the outcome of these activities that are happening for you, this good stuff that's coming in, this upgrade, this opportunity, this offer, message, communication, whatever. It's the effects of it is a liberation. It's an upgrade. It's a deeper link with self. It is some sort of karmic justice happening for you. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Tell me that. Tell me why the Eight of Pentacles is here. Damn it. We got the Page of Wands. So, this is like a new job for some of you. This is a new idea. It seems to be like a new way of making money that is more in alignment with your authentic self, with who you are now. Some of you, it could be like you being more focused on being a healer versus the corporate world that you may have worked in before. It could be an idea for you to live differently in some sort of way, or make your money in a different way with the Page of Wands. It's something exciting. It's something that you're going to like, but it's going to be very different. It's something you're going to need to take a leap of faith on. It's a new way to do something. And I don't know, I feel like some sort of closure also, whether it's leaving a job or just the ending of how you used to do something. It could be something as simple as that. It doesn't feel like a major ending at all. It just feels like a switch, like, yeah, we're not gonna do that right, we're gonna do it this way, type of thing, or we're not gonna go in that direction, we're in this direction. It feels like a liberation. Like you're being liberated from something. You're being freed from something. Maybe you're being freed from poverty. Maybe you're being given away to upgrade your finances. I don't mean poverty like, homeless, poor poverty. I mean, like higher level of income than where you were before. So maybe poverty is not the right word, but whatever. I feel like there's more with that though. I feel like there's more with that. And it's also getting a lot of major arcanas. You got the Justice and the Tower to go with the Hermit. Like some sort of, some of you could be an inner aha moment. All of a sudden. I actually had one of those like a week ago. I was like, oh my God, that's what this means. Just all of a sudden, I was actually chanting a mantra. Hare Rama. I can't remember the whole thing, but I was doing that, and I just like all of a sudden, like totally understood something that I didn't before. It was just downloaded to me. Got it. Oh my God, no. But it's not a duh, because, you know, the answer wasn't there like a second ago. Anywho, that's what it could be for some of you. Like you could receive a inner enlightenment all of a sudden that gives you the exact information that you need based on the offer or whatever that is coming to you. So I want to tell, is there anything else about the Hermit? Tell me more if there's anything else. Is there anything else that needs to be communicated when it comes to the Hermit? This reading is a little longer than I thought it was going to be, but whatever. It is. Oh, you got the Four of Wands again. So whatever it is, it's happy. It's a happy conclusion. Very celebratory. Very just free. Celebrating abundance, excitement. I feel like a lot of you may have a person of interest by the end of the next 7 to 10 days. I feel like there might be someone that's like, I don't know. This person's kind of interesting to me that you're going to get to know, that I feel like it will turn into something bigger than you're expecting it, than you would ever thought it was. But let's get a closing message with this oracle deck. What is it called? Arcadia. Okay. Divinity and curses. That's what that was. But that wasn't supposed to be. That wasn't the actual flip over. But what is their final message for the good stuff coming to them in the next 7 to 10 days? Good stuff coming in the next 7 to 10 days. What is their final message? Good stuff. Holy shit, the curses came out anyway. So, somebody's breaking some generational curses, or you just recently have, and you're about to see the results of that. Got that message first and immediately. I didn't even get that the first time it came out, but when it came out the second time, that's when I received that. You broke some generational curses. You were a curse breaker. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Be proud of that shit. That takes some strength like a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? But also, some of you are, this is what you're getting into. When I was talking about those of you who are leaving the corporate world, you're healers, and you could be stepping more into your making money with your healing abilities than your degree, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So, that's for some of you. And it was a hedge we got, right? This is about setting boundaries. This wasn't. Yes, it was, because healthy boundaries. This is advice and a compliment at the same time. So some of you, I feel like a lot of you are already setting healthy boundaries. This has become a part of your upgrade, your evolution. This is normal for you now. This is why you're here. Setting boundaries is a part of how you broke curses, and it is one of the curses that you broke. You know what I mean? Some of you's family did not have any motherfucking boundaries, and you started saying, no. And maybe lost some because of it, whatever. But for some of you, it's advice. Some of you, it's a compliment. The ones who is advice, actually, for all of you, it is kind of a little bit of advice, because even if you already have healthy boundaries, it's like a reminder to continue, especially being that you're stepping into some sort of upgrade in your life. Let's remember, you hear that siren? Confirmation. That's a confirmation. I'm gonna let that play. Confirmation. That shit came out right when I said that. Hold on. Trying to get the damn card up. Y'all started off with fine wine. And that's what I got about that immediately. Upgrading. Being treated better. Living nicer. Dining at nicer restaurants. Being in rooms you never thought you would be. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all gonna need to remember to exercise loving, healthy boundaries for yourself. Okay? You ain't gotta help everybody. It's not even your job. If you think you do, that's your ego. So, I love you, Pile One. I know this is longer than it normally is, but those were the messages. Enjoy your next 7 to 10 days. I love you. Pile 2, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is your 7 to 10 day reading. I almost forgot what the fuck I was doing. I'm like, what? What are you doing? Good stuff. Good stuff coming next 7 to 10 days. What's popping? Pile 2, you got 2. You got 2 cards. I have no idea how I showed this on the cover as of right now. So, however you picked it, maybe I'll put it by each other so you can see both covers. Maybe do something like this. Put numbers so you know this is pile 2. I don't know. But you got, what did I say? Gift of Freedom and Drunk with Love. So, Drunk with Love says, let love lift you to freedom. And Gift of Freedom says, break away from your attachments. So, I feel like you are receiving, some of you are stepping into a relationship, a new relationship that is considered a good thing for you. It's a part of your good stuff. Some of you, I feel like the relationship may also, I don't want to say give you the gift of freedom, because it's not giving you anything, but it's supporting. I feel like the relationship is, you could be meeting someone who is going to support you being yourself. They're going to allow you the space to be authentically yourself. Some of you are leaving something. That doesn't feel relationship-ish. That feels more like a job or moving to a different location, or removing people in your life, deciding to no longer be attached to them. That's what that's more giving me. It doesn't, for some of you, it could be a relationship, I don't know. But when it comes to the break away from your attachments, I'm not feeling relationship with that. I feel more vampire energy vampire things. People, like friendships, a job, a way of thinking, a way of doing something, outgrowing something. That's what I'm feeling. Like you've outgrown something and you recognize that, and I feel like you've released that. If you may do it in the next 7 to 10 days, but I don't think so. I think you've done it already, and the good stuff is the gift of freedom. The gift part that comes with removing the old. Because first the old goes, and then, you know, as you know, you make room, and the new stuff comes in. So I feel like because you've broken away from your attachments, you're receiving the gift that comes with removing the old. And for some of you, that's a relationship. That's beautiful. Let's go deeper. That's what I'm getting thus far with that. So let's go to the tea leaves. Three messages for pile 2. And then good stuff. One more. Who is here? Anyway, we got rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. Okay. That's interesting. We have box. You will receive a gift. And then you have dark woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Okay. So I am not receiving any messages on the too much concern with sexual matters. Sex may have something to do with a reason why some of you have chosen to not re-enter the dating world. That is a highly specific message for whoever, but I just heard that. As I was saying, I'm not getting any messages for it. That's all I heard. Some of you, that may be your reason, and I feel like you're using it as a crutch more now. You need to release that. I don't know anything else about that. And you're receiving a gift. From some of you, it could be from a woman with dark complexion or dark hair. But you're receiving a gift. Let's go deeper and clarify. Clarify this rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. What in the world? Really weird. You talking about? You gotta let it go. Well, I guess some of y'all horny and you've just been trying to fuck everybody. I don't know. No judgment at all. Or you may be, some of you may feel like you are over sexual and you haven't gotten it in a while. And it's like clouding your judgment because you feel like you need to get some. That is very unhealthy though. That's like a drug. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to be a chemically induced product for it to be a drug. Being too overly concerned with money matters. Same thing. Obsession. So the card says, let it go. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. See, okay. It's hurting you and you can't be fully present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. So I was feeling that kind of message when I was talking about people who are using sex as a crutch, like they're afraid, you know, or they just haven't, there's a reason why they haven't had it in a while and they're putting too much emphasis on it. That came to mind. It could be some people who has been abused in the past sexually, or as a child. I'm not feeling like it's something that has happened recently. I feel like it's something that has happened a long time ago. And I feel like you might still be holding on to some pieces of fear when it comes to that. Some of you may already have met somebody and you know, you're trying to get to the point of feeling comfortable enough to be sexual with the person. And this is your confirmation to go ahead and get you some, okay? Cut it out. Don't be afraid. If it's loving, it's beautiful. You know what I mean? And that's coming from somebody who I have been sexually abused when I was younger. So, you know, I'm not like somebody just throwing out some shit. I'm telling you from experience. You have to let that go. You have to let the pain go. You have to let the fear, even when it pops up, because it never, you know, genuinely goes away. You correct it. You check yourself. You remind yourself of the goddess survivor of whatever you have survived that you are, and of the love that you deserve. Just because someone else did not see that beauty in you, and or they did, and that's why they wanted to take it, does not mean that you have to live up under that energy, you know? And there are different levels to healing. So you may think or feel like you've healed from it, and there may be decisions that you're making when it comes to relationships that are based on that you're not realizing. Therapy can also be very beneficial for you if you haven't tried that, or if you haven't done it in a while. Ooh, it was 10:10 on the clock when I said that. Anywho, let's go on. Box, you will receive a gift. Tell me more about this gift. Tell me more about the gift. Tell me more about the gift. I think I might be comfortable doing my readings like this. I'm trying different ways of doing it because I don't know what I want to do. I'm just doing it. However I feel like doing it that day. I think I like this one. We'll see what I'll do next. Okay. Come on, box. Thank you. Have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet still, you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. So, I feel like for some of you, something may not be going right in your life right now. Or so it looks that way. And, or you might need something by a certain time, or you're being given a gift. You're being given a gift that's part of your good stuff for the next 7 to 10 days. And you're being asked to have faith that it's coming. Dark woman, tell me more about the dark woman, please. I feel like that gift is going to be elaborated more in the tarot. Dark woman, reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Note who and what brings you joy and who and what does not. It's time for some life cleanup. So, some of you have a divine feminine in your life that you may need to release. Let go. Time for a change in something. Yeah. I was just gonna see if I was getting anything else about that, but no, I'm not. There's a divine feminine that needs to be released in some sort of way. That's really very plain and simple. This one says, this is from the angels and ancestors that oracle deck. Earth Angel, Earth Guardian, which I believe is Archangel Raphael. Stay rooted and grounded. So, I'm not getting anything with that actually. Stay rooted and grounded. Like, other than what it says, obviously, I feel like almost very similar to pile one, like this gift is going to be, it's not going to be a small gift. It's going to be something that, or the effect of the gift is not going to be small. It's going to affect you in a huge way. And it's like, stay rooted and grounded. Stay, almost like stay humble. Stay in alignment with yourself. Keep you as the focus. Stay grounded, as it says. Y'all reading is different. It's kind of scattered a little bit. Divine feminine need to be released. There's a gift. It's something coming. Have faith. I feel like it's a divine gift. We're being divinely sent in the next 7 to 10 days. Being overly concerned with sexual matters. Drunk with love. Some of you, there's a relationship that needs to be released. There's an obsession. Almost like an insistence on being with someone. And you need to let the obsession go. It's taking up too much room in your mind is what it's doing. Too much space is being occupied over this energy. What's the good stuff coming in the next 7 to 10 days for pile 2? Good stuff coming in the next 7 to 10 days. Wow. You got the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Your reading is definitely very different. I have no idea. How many pieces is included here, but it's going to reveal itself as we go. Something's happening quickly. These are the 2 fastest nights in the deck. There's something coming to you. Some sort of message, information, opportunity, passion, relationship. Something is coming very quickly. It may also require quick action on your behalf, which is probably why you're being advised to remain grounded. Things are going to start happening very quickly for you. That could be the gift. And you may just need to let go of a connection. It could be a link. It don't have to necessarily be like a romantic relationship. What is the challenge? You know, the Knight of Wands is also, when it's reversed, it's overly sexual, to where it's unhealthy. That's interesting. What's the challenge? What's the challenge for pile 2 for the next 7 to 10 days? Now, if I get the Devil, I know something. The 5 of Cups. Shit. 5 of Cups. So, you definitely need to let something go. Something or someone. I think it's someone. There's a situationship, it feels like, or some sort of connection that I feel like you know it's unhealthy, but the sex is good. And that's why you keep going back to it. Normally, there is a message for me in each of the piles that I do. I will notice a message for me somewhere. This ain't it. This is all y'all. I ain't got nothing to do with this. Some of y'all also, the challenge is to release the past, which the past could be the sexual, that all could be linked together, but not necessarily. So for some of y'all, it could be a past or something that didn't work in the past, or a past disappointment. It could be a person, it could be attached to a person. What's the advice? What's the advice for pile 2 for the next 7 to 10 days? Move the fuck on. Now your reading's coming together. It was seeming scattered. So, 6 of Swords. So this drunk with love is so funny because normally that is a positive card. And right now, it's an imbalance. It's an imbalance. There's an imbalance going on. There's something egoic about some sort of connection that you're in that needs to be released. Now, if you have already done this, then you're experiencing the benefits of it. But I don't see that. I see that you need to do that. I see that. But see, interestingly enough, this is what's coming in as the good stuff. The good stuff is let that motherfucker go. Whoever he or she is, they, whoever, they need to be released. I need to check my pork chops. Yes, I ate pork chops. What are we doing? Challenge, advice, outcome. Tell me the outcome for the next 7 to 10 days for pile 2. Look, you're going to be a lot happier once you let this thing go. You have a happy home. Stability. You're going to be celebrating. I'm thinking you need to. You're going to free yourself. Some of you may already be, you know, in the process of doing this already, and it's going to be completed in the next 7 to 10 days. Some of you may have been trying to figure out how to get away from this person, and you haven't been able to, and there's some sort of help coming to help you do that. That's what your gift is. Let me go check on my pork chops. I'll be back. All right, let's get clarifiers on these. Knight of Swords. Tell me more about that when it comes to the good stuff coming to pile 2 in the next 7 to 10 days. Tell me more about pile 2 in the next 7 to 10 days. Knight of Swords. Tell me more. I got the High Priestess. Let me get one more. On the 3 of Pentacles. Give me one more. Nice one. We got the Moon. All right, so your intuition is telling you to do something, to make some sort of move that you may already know what it is. You may already know what it is. You may be leaving your job with the 3 of Pentacles. This is very similar to pile 1. You may be leaving your job. You may be moving on from that. You could be receiving an opportunity to move on. Because the Moon is also like, there's something being revealed, and with the Knight of Swords, the Swords, it's like information. Also with the the High Priestess is the same thing, actually. So there's definitely something being revealed that you don't know. The High Priestess is like some sort of sacred knowledge being revealed to you. When it comes to your finances, a job, the way you make money, how you go about making money, there's something being revealed about it that it's coming in very quickly, and I feel like it's also resulting in quick like a quick action from you, like I was like knowing exactly what to do now, knowing exactly what to do, how to go, where to go, what to do. You know, it's like, now I have it. Now I know which way to go. Let me do it. You know what I'm saying, or something like that. But you got the Moon and the High Priestess. Definitely something is being revealed to you. You could also be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but that ain't got nothing to do with it. Then again, there's some sort of information being brought to you that is going to help you move forward with something. I feel affects your finances, or how you make money, the way you make money, where you're making money, with whom, something like that. There's something being revealed to you. It could be information being revealed to you about your coworkers, or the company you work for, or something like that. Do you want to tell me any more information about this? Well, no, because you gave me the High Priestess and the Moon, so that's like, okay, it's being revealed. It's unknown. Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna ask anyway. Anything else you want to tell about the Knight of Swords? They know how I am. It's ending something. It's Ten of Swords. It's ending some sort of pain. It's ending some sort of confusion. Not knowing how to do something. Maybe you've been trying to figure something out recently. It's ending, it could literally be ending backstabbing. You can have some coworkers that are working against you and you didn't know. It's ending something painful. It's ending a difficult situation. Knight of Wands. Why is this here for pile 1? 2. Why is this here for pile 2? Tell me more about the Knight of Wands, please. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. We got the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. So, another, confirmation of a message coming very quickly. Something manifesting for you. And the 4 of Pentacles. I feel this is unexpected money. The 4 of Pentacles, I feel like it's unexpected money. The 4 of Pentacles has 2 different meanings for me, and I feel like it's unexpected money. I feel like for some of you also, though, it's like this new opportunity is requiring a release of something. So don't fuck it up by trying to hold on to the old, This is something new coming in, and interesting, you got the 4 of Pentacles and you also got the 5 of Cups. Like, don't try to hold on to the old, straight up. Don't self-sabotage by being attached to something old, someone old, the way things used to be, an old result. Anything old, anything that is from a previous experience is not going to help you right now. 5 of Cups. Tell me about this challenge, please, for pile 2. Page of Pentacles. Like, everything lies on this information that's coming to you. And it's like they're not really saying much more than that. The Page of Pentacles is interesting because that is good news. And that is good news, specifically financially speaking, or something tangible, because it's Pentacles. So something earthly. It's good news, but it's clarifying the 5 of Cups, which is grief, sadness over spilled cups, but it's spilled cups in the past. So your biggest thing here is to let the past go, whatever the past is for you, whatever that means for you. I feel like for a lot of you, it is the way things used to do, well, the way things turned out the last time you did something like this, or friendships being left behind. The thing that's being left behind is sad. I really feel like for a large amount of you, it's the way this type of thing turned out before. Like if you're leaving your job, you may have left your job before, and that's how you got into a spiritual awakening. that gets a lot of people into a spiritual awakening. Losing a job or a person or a marriage, all of the above. You know, it's usually a death. It's usually a death of something. It could be a literal death. It could be a death of a marriage. It could be a death of a job. And maybe you're having to walk away from a job again, and that's making you nervous. Maybe walking away from a long-term relationship with a person, even a job, or the kind of job that you've always done. It's a lot here when it comes to finances. So this is something financial for a lot of people. This is something about how you make your money, or where, or with whom, something like that. Tell me about this advice with the Six of Swords, please. Moving on to calmer waters. Moving on, period. Six of Swords. Tell me more about that, please, for Child 2. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. We got the Knight of Swords again. You have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. And what else did we get? And we got the Death. Didn't I literally just say it's a death of something that gets you into the spiritual awakening? You got the Death and the Knight of Swords. Interestingly, some people feel the tarot does not tell you about physical death. It does. It's just, your guides will never tell you more than you're capable of handling. If you don't want to hear nothing about death, you're not going to receive that message. They're not going to tell you that. They're not going to force you to do and say something that you aren't comfortable doing. The Knight of Swords and the Death card together with the Six of Swords and the 10 can indicate a physical death in the tarot. That's not what I'm feeling though. Even if you did experience a physical death, it was a physical death that got you into, you may have went into a downward spiral after that, and you're now coming out of that. This is not a fresh death. I just find it interesting because it is a death. It's just not a physical one. I felt it with the Ten of Swords. It's ending something. Something is dying. Something is transforming. Okay? You are transitioning into something else. You moving on is killing an old version of you that I feel is already dead. You just maybe need to bury it. You know what I mean? Maybe you're just realizing that it's dead, or you're allowing that version to die, or it's just divine timing for that version to die. But it's something, it can be something as simple as you used to be in the corporate world, and now you're moving more into your healing abilities. You could be leaving working for someone, you know, for a company, and opening up your own business as a candle maker, or spells, tarot readings, spiritual coach, however that may look for you. But it's helping you to reach financial independence with the Nine of Pentacles. And then the Empress coming through right up under that with the Chariot. Damn, all these major arcanas. You're being divinely guided to something more authentic, something higher, something more in alignment with your divine assignment. That's what you're being divinely guided to. And it's highly connected to how you make your money. It's connected to how you make your money, but it's also leading you to a higher level of money. Nine of Pentacles is a high level of financial independence. That is a lot of money. And I feel like that's where you're being led to in the next 7 to 10 days. You've closed the cycle. Probably with this last eclipse season, something ended for you within, and now it's expressing itself in your outside world. And that includes you making your money in a different way, or receiving your money in a different way. Something like that. Where's my clarifying deck here? Okay. Four of Wands. Tell me about the Four of Wands for pile 2. Tell me about the outcome for their next 7 to 10 days. Four of Wands got the Hierophant. Look, evolving. Learning something. Learning something. You got the High Priestess and the Hierophant. And they're like a couple. You know what I mean? Some of you could be learning about a new boo. That's just what you're learning. I don't know. But you're learning something. You're coming out educated about your happiness. This is what this is clarifying, the Four of Wands. This is celebrate. You're going to be celebrating the knowledge that you have, the knowledge that you've acquired. You're going to be celebrating it. It's exactly, this is the good stuff. Like, something's done. Something hard and difficult is done. And you're receiving some sort of knowledge or information. It's so interesting that your oracle messages were totally different from your tarot messages. I feel like the oracle messages are what you've done. You've released something. But when I say something, people, you've released people. And I think there's one last thing for you to release. And that's just to totally step out of your old self. There's some sort of, look, the King of Swords. Some sort of information with the King of Cups. Wow. And the Ten of Pentacles. You're learning something that is upgrading your finances in some type of way. Pile 2, I feel like, oh yes, there is. One more. Let's get one more message for pile 2. And come to the next 7 to 10 days. One more. You got creation. Creation. There's something new starting for you. Some of you, it could be a relationship. I feel like I'm gonna get one more. Some of you, it could be a relationship. But you're starting something new, and you got divinity. Okay? Stepping into a higher frequency, a higher version of yourself. You got divinity, the High Priestess, and the Hierophant. You're evolving. You're evolving. And this information that you're receiving, or this offer, knowledge, is assisting you in doing that. Pile 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Enjoy your week, and I love you. Pile 3, welcome, welcome, welcome to your week ahead reading and the good stuff coming in the next 7 to 10 days. Y'all chose. Celebrate life. Make your life a celebration. Okay? That's what y'all chose. So, this is going to be like Four of Wands energy. You're going to be celebrating. You're going to be celebrating something. Let's go a little deeper and see what we're talking about. Let's go to the tea leaves, shall we? 3 for pile 3, please. 3. Good stuff coming to pile 3. Next 7 to 10 days. Okay. Now I got a month. What did I get? July. This is giving me a sign for someone. Either, what's July? May, June, July, August. That's Leo and what comes before that? June. Oh, and Cancer. Leo and Cancer. That is what that's getting me. That's getting me somebody's zodiac sign in their chart somewhere. Like that having something to do with your next 7 to 10 days. But we'll see. We're gonna clarify. Let's go further. What if you get hat? You'll be playing a different role. Okay. So you're starting something new. Some of y'all could be getting married. Y'all heard the confirmation since I said that? Seems like some of y'all could be moving from single to in a relationship, or in a relationship to in a marriage. And then we have lightning. Control your anger or you'll be sorry. Okay. So let's clarify. July. Tell me more about that, please. When it comes to count 3, 7 to 10 days and the good stuff, what is July? Pay attention. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given, both subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how best to move forward in order to live your best life. For some of you, something may have happened in July that is pertinent to a decision that needs to be made right now. Or July may have some sort of significance to you that, if you recall that significance, it would help you remember something to help you make a decision. That seems very specific. Some of you, I'm still hearing this could have something to do with someone who's a Cancer or a Leo. Is it a Leo? Yeah. Yeah. Beginning of August is Leo and August is Virgo. Or you can have those signs in your chart. They can have those signs in their chart. I don't know. I think that July message is for specific people. Let's go further. Tell me more. Maybe we're playing a different role. Tell me more about these different roles. What did we get? We got detach and worth. You're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. You're being asked to honor your worth. It can be so easy to feel that we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness. This simply isn't the case, however. You are worthy and you may have inherent value. And you have inherent value. It's time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. I think honoring your worth is attached to detaching. I think they're one and the same. You need to detach from something old, something where the story is no longer, like the story's over. It's time to close that chapter and move on to something else. It could be a whole book, who knows, I don't know. But something, it needs to be released. And in releasing that, you are also honoring your true worth. You need to play a different role. There's something old that's done. And it could be a job that you've outgrown. You've outgrown the position. You deserve the upgrade, the promotion, the whatever it is that you're about to receive, and you just need to let go of the old office. Allow yourself to rise. Maybe there are people that can't rise with you, that are not meant to go with you. However it plays out for you. Pile 3, which one of you are different? Lightning. Tell me more about lightning and controlling your anger. For pile 3. Is something flip over? What's that noise? I feel like when I'm recording, I hear every little noise there possibly is. Because I just, it's like, oh yeah, it's fucking on my video. Okay. Lightning. Tell me more. For top 3. Open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. I don't know how this relates to you being controlling your anger. I feel like that's something you would know. And you may only know in the moment. But I feel like whatever the situation is, it's like you may have the tendency to pop off, and you're being advised not to. You're being advised to open up and let your walls down. Fear might be where your anger is coming from. I don't know. These are very different messages thus far, but the tarot always brings it together, it seems like. But this is all coming up as good stuff. So it's not anything that's going to have a negative outcome for you, or a bad outcome, or whatever. Some of you have already detached from someone or something, and you're experiencing the results from doing that. You started off as celebrate life. Some of you could be too uptight. You can be meeting somebody that is more loosened up than you are, balancing you out. Let's get another message from the angels and ancestors. Oracle deck for pile 3. Good stuff coming. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's talk about the good stuff now. Good stuff. Thank you. We got Animal Guardian. Trust your instincts. So, something new is, y'all heard it? Double horn at that. Something new is presenting itself to you. It could be a job, a way of doing something, a person. For a lot of you, it's a person. But something new is opening up itself to you, and you need to trust yourself. You need to trust yourself. You need to not act out of fear. I feel like the person may have Leo or Cancer in their chart, or you may have originally met them in July, and you're running into them again, and this encounter is different, or you have Leo or Cancer in your chart. I feel like, what did Hat say? You'll be playing a different role. I feel like you need to allow yourself to play a different role. And that's where your good stuff lives. Allowing yourself to be different, to do something different, to get out of your box, your comfort zone. Getting out of your comfort zone is where your good stuff is. Let's get into the tarot, because this, I feel like we need to bring this together. Pile 3. Tell me about the good stuff coming to pile 3 in the next 7 to 10 days. Wow, we got the 10 of Cups. That is a large, wow. Okay, so we got the 10 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so for those of you that are meeting someone, you're meeting someone that wants to start a family. They want to build slow and steady. They want a firm foundation. They want the real thing. They want this for the long term. They're not rushing in, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. They want the total package. Some of you could be starting a family with someone. It could be a same-sex family. It could be adopting kids or something like that. You're building something. You're starting to build something new that is leading to like a high level of happiness. This is a high level of enjoyment, a high level of fulfillment. Let's go further. Tell me the challenge. I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about? Challenge for the next 7 to 10 days for pile 3. What's the challenge? Next 7 to 10 days. Page of Swords. All right. Receiving this offer. What is the advice for pile 3 for the next 7 to 10 days? the advice. Pile 3 is advice. Next 7 to 10 days. My nose is tickling. What y'all saying? My nose is tickling. Challenge. What's the challenge? There is no challenge? Not the challenge, the advice. Shit. You gave me the devil. I'm gonna put that to the side because I said advice. Tell me the challenge, please. I know you know that's just really. They gave me 2 more. I'm gonna take it down. The devil, the empress, and the 6 of wands. That was what? The challenge, that was the advice. What's the outcome? Getting out of your comfort zone. Getting out of your comfort zone. Traveling. Doing something different. Going out into the world. You can be moving overseas or something. So let's get it popping. What are we talking about here? You got the good stuff is the 10 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. The challenge is the Page of Swords. It's a challenge. The advice, 6 of Wands, Empress, and the Devil. Very interesting combination. And the outcome. Let's clarify this. Let's talk about it. 10 of Cups. Why is that here for pile 3? Ooh, we got the Knight of Cups. So, I said this might be a relationship for some of y'all. And this is somebody who wants to build long-term with you. There's a love proposal coming. Somebody wants to start a family, build a family, blend families. You and them be a family. There's some sort of proposal. It's a love proposal. Is there anything additional with the 10 of Cups? I think there might be another message other than a love proposal. 6 of Cups. Cause see, I was feeling that. This could be family for those of you that have nothing to do with a relationship. It could be some sort of proposal from your family to help you, or like build something together. Something coming from your family. Others of you, this is a relationship. This could be a relationship from, it could be a twin flame, but it doesn't have to be. This could be somebody from your childhood or someone you used to know. This could be somebody from your past. Past life even. This could be a reconciliation, but a healthy one. This could be somebody like, you know, yeah, we're just in 2 different places in the world and you decided to go your own ways and now you're in the same place now and, you know, they're coming. This is not somebody that you broke up with that was a terrible breakup. For those of you, this is like a reconciliation. This is, or unhealthy connection or anything like that. This is something that now is your time. Like it wasn't your time before and it's your time now. Something like that. Beautiful though. This is the good stuff. This is not an unhealthy reconciliation at all. For some of you, it could be a gift from your family. Or a gift from someone that is like family for you. You know, for those of you, this is a relationship. This person can make you feel like home. You know, they feel like family to you. But this is a beautiful connection. This is someone caring, responsible, and they're going to approach you in some type of way. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles, please. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles got the Hermit and the King of Pentacles. Listen, they could be Virgo. This person could be a Virgo. Which is interesting, that comes right after Leo. But this person is not playing no games. And they may also be financially established. They may be good financially already. They could be older than you. Not by much, but they could be older than you with the King of Pentacles. They are, they're being divinely guided to you. And you're going to need to use your intuition. You're going to know, where did it say that? Oh, trust your instincts. We got that with the animal guardian. Trust your instincts. This could be somebody very different than what you are used to. They could be Taurus or Capricorn also. But they are not, they're serious. They want to build for the long term. And, you know, I feel like they're very generous with their money. Like they want to give you this beautiful lifestyle that they are able to do. They want to share it with someone. I feel like they are, they're also spiritual. They're also very in tune, very intuitive. And they want to build. Page of Swords. Why is this the challenge? Tell me more about the Page of Swords. The Queen of Wands. One more. Tell me more about the Page of Swords. We got the Chariot. So why is the Queen of Wands here? Why is the Queen of Wands here? Six of Pentacles. Because the gift is coming from this person. So this gift is a breakthrough for you, coming from a divine feminine. Why is that a challenge though? Page of Swords. This is a message, some information coming to you. That's a gift. It's coming to you from a Queen of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It could be who it's coming from. That could be why that's a challenge. It could be the person it's coming from. The person could be family, for those of you who are full family. Page of Swords. Why is it a challenge though? Why is that in a challenge position? Why is it in a challenge position? Tell me more as to why it's in a challenge position. Why is it a challenge for a power tree? Why is it a challenge for them? Thank you. So we got the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. I think it's more of a fear, like the power that it puts you in. It's almost like you can't believe all this good shit is happening. You're gonna have a lot of doors opening up for you. You got financial independence here. I think you're gonna feel like it's too good to be true. This offer, because this gift is coming through as a breakthrough after a tower. So yeah, this is like something really good. I mean, you did start off with Celebrate Life. Like, that's what you're going to be doing. And then you got the 10 of Cups on top of that. That is like a high level of happiness and fulfillment, enjoyment, love, feeling loved. Tell me about this advice. The advice was the Devil, the Empress, and the Six of Wands. Tell me more about that. Thank you. Wow. You got the Devil. To clarify, the Devil, the Six of Wands, and the Empress. So the advice is to allow yourself to enjoy this. Your advice is to celebrate life. Your advice is to free yourself from the past, from disappointments, from the way things used to work, from how something turned out the last time. It's like enjoy, like the battle is over. You're coming in from the battle successfully as the Empress. You've done the work. You won. You can celebrate. It's okay. You can breathe now. Let it go. You won. You did it. You did it. Whatever it is, you did it. And your advice is to free yourself, to allow yourself to win, to enjoy your winnings. Two of Wands with the outcome. I feel like you're going to do that with Two of Wands. You're going to allow yourself to expand and get out of your comfort zone and, you know, keep going. Oh, you got the Page of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. It's like, again, with detaching yourself from something. I think you know better than I do what you're attached to, but detach yourself from fear, from unworthiness. You got the Page of Cups. You got the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This is a love proposal for a lot of you. And I believe it's a lot of fear that could possibly hold you back. But this is coming in as the good stuff. There is it feels beautiful, a beautiful connection coming in for you. And you just have to allow yourself to do it. You have to allow yourself to experience it. Some of you, the connection, you could already be in the connection and they're asking you to move in with them or move away. They want to move away with you somewhere else. Away, obviously. It could be overseas. It could be, you got the Judgment, you got the Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, the Six of Cups, the Six of Swords. Yes. Yes. Like, you have good stuff coming. So that's the Nine of Cups. Excuse me. Wish fulfillment. You're receiving something. It feels like a love proposal. Like somebody is coming to you. They could be literally proposing marriage, but it feels like more than that. It feels like moving or even starting a new relationship, and you're afraid to do that. You're afraid to take that step. But you're being encouraged to open up. Let's get one more oracle message. Pile 3 for the good stuff. Blood. So apparently for a lot of you, this has a lot to do with your family. Blood is about family ties. So I feel like you're either starting a family or your family is very pertinent to your next 7 to 10 days. It could be offering you something, and that could be why it's a challenge. It could be from a family member that you are not necessarily close to anymore, or, you know, maybe y'all fell out or something, or your partner wants to start a family, or you're afraid to, you know, blend your family with someone else. And that's the offer that you're receiving. Or you just don't step into relationships because of that fear at all. Or something like that. It's very different for everyone. However, it's safe. It's safe. Embrace it. Allow it. Enjoy it. You started off with celebrate life. So do that. You're going to be celebrating. All right? Thank you for being here. Enjoy the good stuff coming. And I love you.